What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back. Except for I'm not back with another read, bitch. I'm back with another Prayers of a Lightworker day. I believe it's 21. I'm not 100% sure, but bitch, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And I just woke up, and I just I needed to come on here and talk to God and talk to y'all and just yeah. I feel like the whole overall message of like tonight, this morning, is just like not realizing when God has like given you a miracle. Not really realizing when God has transitioned you into like a new step or into a new position in life. And like, I don't know, like pretty much I just, I woke up feeling like, like that's it. Like, I don't know. I got a text message and I was expecting more from the text message. Like, I was expecting more. And all I got was an emoji. And, like, in my mind, I ran down, like, all of, like, these lists of things of, like, why? Why I just got an emoji, you know? Like, you can go down the whole list of a million fucking reasons. And then I'm just like, bitch, like, this is just fucking anxiety. Like, this is just fear. Like, this is just illusion. Like, and it took me a minute. Like, it took me a minute to kind of just sit with that. Like, to honestly just sit with that because it's been about a week. I say a week. And back and forth this whole week, I wouldn't say regressing, but I've just been, that arrow has been being like pulled back. Like, God is just waiting for me to be propelled, but it's like, first, I gotta go back to some shit. And like, I don't know, like, I've just been realizing things about myself that not are faults, but that I believe are ready to like be healed or changed or like whatever. I feel like for so long, like as an earth angel, we walk around thinking like we hot shit. Like we walk around thinking like, oh, we good people, and you know, like people treat us bad, and you know, we these holier than thou people. And it's like when we finally get put in a position to be like set up for some shit, or some shit has finally, like a blessing has finally come into fruition, it's either one, you don't know it, you don't recognize it, you know, you can't fathom it, the fact that, oh my God, it's here. Or two, like, you won't accept it. Like, you won't accept it. You won't accept it as a blessing. You complaining, you know, the anxiety is taking over, not really allowing you to enjoy what this manifestation is, whether it be a job or a family or a lump sum of money or furniture or a new home or whatever your manifestation is. But I feel like I'm in a phase of kind of like seeing my manifestations like come into fruition, and one, not recognizing it, and two, after I recognized it, I didn't accept it. Like, it was like, bitch, I like, you could pray for something, you could pray down on your knees and everything, like pray for something, and then as soon as it come, gotta either show you why the fuck you wasn't ready for it, or God gonna force you to prepare yourself for it, force yourself into being ready for it. And I feel like that's kind of like what I'm doing. Like, it took everything in me to kind of be like, Caprice, you wrong, or like, you dealing with consequences. Because tonight, like, I showed my ass. Like, I showed my ass. And I was low-key a bitch to somebody I shouldn't have been a bitch to. And like, God was just cause I kept telling myself like, okay, that's done. I don't want to be friends no more. Like, we can't be friends no more. Like, we can't kick it. We can't talk. Like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I don't want to be your friend no more. Like, that's like the mindset that I had in my mind. Like, like, this ain't gonna work. This relationship not gonna work. This friendship not gonna work. We not, like, it's not gonna work just because I got a little scared or just because something happened, right? And then I don't know if it was God's voice or what, but I just heard like anything worth having ain't gonna be easy. Like, you can't say, "Oh, I want a marriage, I want a family, I want a husband." And as soon as you get a boyfriend or as soon as you start dating somebody, it's like you can't even handle like little fights. You can't handle communication. You can't handle jealousy. You can't handle your anxiety. You can't handle, them going through a rough patch, or you can't really handle their emotions or how they cope, or, it's like growing pains. It's the growing pains of a miracle. Like, even when a miracle come, I think that sometimes God know that like we not prepared for it. I feel like you can never really be prepared for something that you don't got or that you never had. But I feel like God like purposely just throws it at us because sometimes I don't think we know our strength. And like, I feel like I've been walking around like strong for like so long that like I forgot how to be vulnerable with somebody else. Like, I only know how to be vulnerable by myself and with God. And I feel like now I'm realizing that like I've healed by myself. Like, I know how to quiet my mind down. I know how to calm myself down. I know how to not be angry. I know how to not go crazy by myself. But when it comes to loving another friend or another lover or another family member or just anybody, you know, that's when I struggle because it was, I don't know, I feel like it's the next step. Like, it's the next step in your healing. Like, because I feel like the first person who can hurt you is you, right? So, like, I first had to learn how to stop hurting myself. And I'm still in the process of that. Like, I'm in the process now of, like, not learning how to hurt myself with somebody else. Like, I'm done hurting myself, like, sabotaging myself from myself. But now that, you transition into new periods of your life where, like, okay, you finally are meeting your soul tribe that you've been manifesting. You finally have met the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams. You finally met your soulmate. Y'all finally got pregnant, or y'all finally bought this new home, or you just finally in this manifestation, and then all the bills start coming, or the marital problems start coming, or like the kids is in a terrible twos and the relationship going bad, or like you done manifested this job and owning a home and you didn't know it came with doing all this hard work. And I feel like it's like the footwork, like we in the process of like the footwork. And y'all know when I do these videos, half the time they don't make sense, half of the time I'm just rambling, half of the time I'm just allowing stuff to just kind of like flow through me. And I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I kind of feel like I'm all over the place. But in this moment, I feel like I wanted to give praise for all of the manifestations that I have watched come into fruition this year, like 2020. in this month and just this week, just being able to be alive and wake up and have a good day, have a positive day, and just be in a home that's mine and be surrounded by people who love me. Like, I don't know. I think one thing that a lot of people, and even I've fallen into, is like, keep everything a secret, keep everything a secret, like, keep it a secret. When you keep shit a secret, that's how nobody can take stuff away from you. But I was watching a show tonight called Little Fires, and she was just like, can something ever really be stolen from you if it was meant for you? And I don't know, I didn't realize till like just now, but like I kept telling myself, like, I'm gonna keep him a secret. Like, I don't want nobody to know about him. And y'all know that I preach, like, God don't keep no secrets. Like, God, like, people who are super spiritual be like, oh, you can't tell everything because everything ain't for everybody to know. And my whole thing is, but yes, it is, though, because who are we to keep knowledge, right? God wrote a whole book full of secrets, a Bible of knowledge and storytellings and shit like that. So, like, who are we to keep secrets? And in this moment, I'm just not realizing, like, I've been keeping secrets, like, and not to even, like, jump into shit hella quickly or anything like that. But, you know, I've been blessed to have somebody come into my life who is helping me, like, elevate and helping me, like, evolve, like, as a woman. And, like, since he came in, like, I haven't filmed, like, no, how to manifest your twin flame, how to manifest your husband. Like, I haven't been helping y'all. And in return, I feel like I haven't been helping me, because even just doing this video, I've already gotten so many downloads about how to just be better, And I feel like it's shit that by holding it in, I'm keeping repressed. Like, I'm keeping something repressed. It's kind of like by me having a fear of telling people, like, oh, I got a situation now that I might lose it. And I think, like, low key, I've been in a position of, like, sabotaging a blessing and a miracle, because I'm so fearful of losing it, because, like, it's so precious to me and I cherish it. And it's like it hurt. It hurt for me to think about, like, losing it, like, not having that shit, like. And I think with anything that you, like, you really love, or with anything that, like, you hold close to you, I feel like it's gonna be fear there, and I feel like my nose hella stuff up now, but I feel like I feel like I'm being challenged, like, by a divine masculine, by my divine masculine. And I mean my actual divine masculine side, like, that's within me. I feel like I'm being challenged by him, because he just kind of, like, work with me, not against me, because I think for so long I've been in a masculine energy of, like, toxicity, where it's like my version of masculinity, right? My version of what I see or what I think being in my masculine energy is, And like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like for so long I sat and I waited for some shit to happen. Like, I waited for like a miracle to like fall in my lap. And then it's kind of like, I feel like I had this fairy tale of like what blessings look like. Like, I had this whole thought in my mind that like a blessing to look easy, like a blessing coming to you meant you wasn't gonna have to work hard no more, meant it wasn't gonna be no more blood, sweat, and tears. Like, and I don't know why, cause I didn't think that. I didn't think that I thought that until I got a blessing, and I expected shit to just come easy, and then it was just like, bitch, it don't work like that. It don't work like that, sis. Like, it do not work like that. I don't know. I just, I don't know. And then my hood fell off, so I just feel like you don't have to try so hard to protect yourself when you believe in God. And when you have trust and when you have faith, I feel like you don't gotta try so hard to protect your heart. You know, like when you vibing high, you gonna meet people. You gonna come into opportunities that are just for you, that are just put in place for you. Like, some shit is just yours. Some shit just yours. And I feel like so often we get so scared of our future and of these blessings and, you know, of this shit that comes into manifestation. I think why we get scared is because spiritually we know what comes with change. We know what comes with the blessing. It comes with fucking letting things go, letting people go, letting habits go. It come with change. Like, it come with difference. Shit not being the same. You having to not be comfortable, you know, and not being comfortable is scary. Not having that comfort of just like knowing, you know, like, that's what makes the world so scary. You know, that's what makes earth hell, because we living in fear, you know. We living in not really knowing what the fuck gonna happen tomorrow. And because we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, we sit in like fear. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is this person gonna lose interest tomorrow? Is this business deal gonna close tomorrow? Is this just house gonna fall through? Like, is my car gonna break down? Like, you know, we think about all these things about tomorrow, you know? And then we forget about the blessing that God gave us in today. Because that fear just, it's so overpowering that it make us forget. It just make us forget about today. When today is really what matters most. Like how today is going is gonna affect how your tomorrow is going. You know, like the shit that you do today, the decisions that you make. You choose to be nice to somebody. You choose to do a good deed for somebody today. You know, I feel like your choices are important. And like I've been making a lot of fucked up ass choices lately. Out of fear. Like out of fear. Out of complete fear. I've been operating out of fear. Like, it's like soon as I got my blessing, that fear kicked in. What if I lose it? Like, what if I don't have it no more? Like, what if it's not real? Like, what if it go away today? What if it go away tomorrow? You know, like, that shit is, like, real to me. That shit is, like, important to me. You know, like, pinpointing my fears. Because it showed me, like, what I'm afraid to lose. Like, it showed me my desires. The shit that I want the most. And, like, I don't know, because, like, I question so much back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, why don't I know what's going on? Like, why don't I know God? Like, why don't I know? You know? And I heard this sermon this morning when God says, stop. Like, and as I'm talking, y'all probably can't hear it, but it's a plane going over my house. Ascension. But, like, I just feel like God is, like, stopping everybody in their tracks. Like, stopping everybody in their tracks. Like, forcing everybody to get up out of this fear, you know, because I feel like the whole world as a collective, like 2020, the vibration of like this new start, of like this new paradigm has like the shift has started. It like it's on its axis and it's now like starting to turn and shift. And as that happens, new ideas are being made, new medicines are being created, new DNA is being formed, new babies are being created, new earth angels are coming into the world. Like, it's a time to be alive. So with so much happening, with so many blessings coming in, it's only natural for a healthy balance of polarity, duality, yin and yang, to come in, where there are so many blessings. You know, people being like freed from confinement, people getting off drugs, and people leaving addictions, people getting more into divinity, people tapping into spirituality, people getting into their religions, people, you know, like becoming business owners, people quitting their jobs. Like, the economy is changing. Like, you know, with so much happening at one time, there has to be a level of fear, because I feel like also, bless me, attached to that fear is a lot of passion. You know, it's a lot of that drive and that motivation to succeed and to just to do the unthinkable, you know. I feel like hella sick all of a sudden, randomly, as I filmed this, and I damn sure wasn't sick or feeling no type of way before. No, but I just kind of feel like as a collective, you know, so many of us are learning our true authentic selves. So many of us are learning our power and our gifts, and I think it scares us. I think it scares our human mind because I think a lot of us have ascended to like the 70 and like the 60, and some of us still the 5, but like I feel like a lot of us have ascended to the point of not only seeing visions of our future, but seeing our akashic records of our past. And I think realizing how much power you have through what you've gone through or through what you have been through, I think it creates some level of like untapped power. And when you don't know what to do with all of that, or like how to channel it, or like how to use it, I think that it can become very scary and like consuming. Because like for me, leveling up, it feels like taking 2 steps backwards. And I was watching the Shy today with my friend, and Brandon on there, but his food truck was like finally taking off, but shit kept going wrong, like shit kept breaking down. But it was still the fact that he was in the miracle by becoming a business owner, changing his life around, turning death into something that was profitable, into something that made him feel good, into something that was a hobby, but also brought him in abundance and health and wealth and prosperity. So overall, I feel like the overall blessing is just the knowledge. It's the power. It's coming into your divinity, coming into, meeting your soul tribe, coming into stepping into your life's mission and your life's purpose. And that is a lot to handle. It's very overwhelming. Like, it's a fucking lot, bitch. It's a lot. It's a fucking lot. Like, it's a lot. So for me to be a little bit fearful and for me to be a little bit hesitant, I feel like I need to give myself some credit, because I don't think I understand or I realize like how strong I have truly been, throughout this process. It has not been easy. Like, this process has not been easy, and it's not going to get any easier. I feel like it's only going to be more of a challenge. It's only going to get harder. It's only going to get better, and if I want to continue to strive for better, for more miracles, for more blessings, to be miracles in other people's life, like I have to continue my healing work. I have to continue spreading my voice. I have to continue with these videos. I have to continue with, my ministry. And I feel like a lot of us have been quiet for so long that quiet kind of feeds that fear. Like when we don't speak to our spouse or our family or our business partners or our children, about what we're going through, if they're a part of our manifestation and our miracle, it's kind of like we're lying. And for some reason, like, lying has been a huge theme in my life right now. I've been realizing that, like, I've been a liar, like, my whole life. Like, and I'm not, like, a huge liar. Like, I lie about important things, but I'm a person who, like, lies over, like, little shit. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. Like, I could be asleep. Somebody would call me and be like, what you doing? I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm watching TV. Like, and it's just like, why did you lie over something that was, like, so small? Like, I don't understand. And my friend was reading with some of our old messages, like, you moved out of Milwaukee. And I'm just like, no, why? Like, why did I tell you that I moved out of Milwaukee? Like, why did I just lie like that for absolutely no fucking reason? Like, and then I've been teaching my daughter, like, don't say that. Like, don't lie. Don't lie on people. And I feel like lies are like a big thing. Like, is it a lie? Like, what is a lie? Is it a manifestation? Is that something that you wish could be true? Is that something you want to be true? Is that something, like, I feel like the lie is just the illusion, the illusion of better, the illusion of more appealing. I feel like so often we want things to be so beautiful all the time that we don't see the miracle in the struggle. We don't see the miracle in the shit that's not beautiful. You know, it's like it's finding the beauty in all the pain. It's finding the beauty in all the struggles and all the drama and like just finding the goodness, not always looking for something to be bad, not always looking to dismiss, your feelings when you're feeling upset or when you're feeling like, I don't know how the fuck you be feeling anxiety ridden. I feel like my anxiety has been so high lately. Like, I have been so fearful of like losing the thing that has been one of, I'm not gonna say one of my main goals, because I feel like I've had personal goals like for myself that have come first, but like one of my main goals that involves another person, you know. I don't know, y'all. I just really like, I love these prayers of a light worker videos because I can talk about everything and talk about nothing all in one breath. I can completely just allow myself to be, and I know that those who are watching will resonate in whatever way it's supposed to resonate. Like, I know that these videos are helpful in some type of way, and I just, even if it's just helpful for me as like a video log of like what I go through and what I experience as like a legend and as a guru and as a person who I feel like in the future is going to be a powerful, I don't really know the word for it at the moment. The best word I can say is just guru. Like, I feel like I'm destined for that, for ministry and guruism and religion. Like, I feel like religion is going to evolve in the upcoming years, and I feel like spirituality is kind of becoming not a religion, because I don't want to put spirituality into a box, but I feel like it's becoming something to be worshipped in a way that is kind of like we would worship our ancestors and we would worship God. And like, like where religion tells you that there's only one God to be worshipped, but what if I believe that I'm God and I should be worshipped as well, and that I should worship myself? Because if God is my mother, if God created me, isn't God within me? Like, I created Kamaya Sky, so aren't I in Kamaya Sky? Isn't she me? Like, isn't she a part of me? Aren't I a part of God? So, when I think about myself and who I am, I want to be aware of my power and of my strength and of the God within me, because I feel like that's what's going to help me through my miracle. Like, that's what's going to help me not only appreciate my miracle, but to honor my miracle. Like, honor it in a way that's like, I didn't put in all this hard work to get this miracle just to squander it because of fear and anxiety, just to like let it slip through my fingers. I've for so long, y'all, I've watched the things that I want come into fruition and me just completely be oblivious, like not pay attention to that shit, like not be grateful and thankful for the lessons, like even the shit that like didn't end up being shit, like even the shit that didn't turn out like nothing. In a moment, I probably didn't appreciate that shit, like y'all, it's crazy because my ex has like been coming to me heavy, and I mess with him. As y'all already know, I got plenty of videos talking about him in my dating series, how I'm manifesting the twin flame slash husband. So if you haven't checked out that series, I'll leave the playlist in the description box below. But yeah, so y'all know I was talking to a dude like about a year ago, almost a year ago now, and he's been coming to me a lot lately. And I've just been hearing his name like back and forth in my head, like Ira. Like I keep hearing his name like over and over in my head. And at first I used to get so mad. Like I'm not thinking about him no more. Fuck this nigga, blah blah blah. Fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. And I didn't realize it in the moment, but like see God giving me confirmation. That man was such a blessing to me, like such a blessing to me. And I wanna do a how I manifested my twin flame size husband video, and start doing videos on like what to do when you get the guy or whatever. But yeah, so pretty much um he was just a blessing to me. Like I feel like if I never would have dated him and got, I would honestly say got like my heart broken by him, I don't think that I would be half, like half of the women that I am today. And in the moment, I just remember feeling so, y'all saw me on here crying my eyes out. And now that I look back on like how I've dated over the last couple months, like I look at it and it's a part of like my fear. It's a part of my fear because one of my manifestations is like a husband, y'all. Like y'all know I'm manifesting marriage or whatever. So y'all know I'm dating, like I'm out here, I'm dating or whatever. And the dude that I'm dating or whatever, like I can just tell that like it's a step up from like the people that I was dating before or whatever. And like I feel like just by seeing the person that I'm dating now versus the people that I dated in the past, I see it as like a blessing. Like I see it as like, okay, if I've leveled up the type of man that I've dated, maybe I've leveled up the type of woman that I am and the type of love that I require. And like before, when I had dated the dude that we gonna call I already said his name. His name Ira. But before, like when I was dating him, I was giving him so much of me, so much of me, so much of me, so much of me, like just giving him all of me. And then when the shit didn't work out, I allowed that to change me, right? I allowed that to change me. So going into other situationships, I created this guard, like, oh well, this happened to me in the past, so I don't want it to happen again. So now I have to work overtime to protect my heart. And like I realized that like I was going into these situations like kind of doing the same shit over and over again. Like, and y'all can even see like going back into some of my videos. Like if you watch how I manifest in like a twin flame video, like you'll see I was dating these guys and going in with all good intentions and stuff like that. And then, like, even if we had only been talking for a couple days, I would still go in with the intentions of my intentions are pure. I want this to be something good. I want this to be something beautiful, whatever, whatever. Cool, right? And then it was like going through all of that shit. I didn't realize that in the process of dating itself is a miracle. Like, dating itself is a miracle. And, like, I didn't realize that, like, I was sitting here and I'm asking God for, like, all of these things and, like, whatever my manifestations were. Like I said, one of my biggest manifestations is, like, love, commitment, and marriage. All of, like, my other manifestations are, like, I feel like are, like, ongoing, like ever, like forever. Like, I want to be happy, I want to be healthy, I want to be abundant. Like, those are things that are like forever gonna be like, you forever getting there, you're forever getting to peaceful, you're forever getting to happy. But once you get to married, you get to married, then the manifestation changes to I want to stay married, right? That's why y'all don't hear me as much saying talking about, like, oh, I'm manifesting peace and I'm manifesting happiness, because that's a given. Like, that's what y'all are seeing. My happiness is coming from, like, this. My peacefulness is coming from this, me healing, me doing this video. you know but the manifestation of the marriage and the commitment and stuff like that, that miracle is something that I'm in the process of dating. I'm in the process of learning myself. I'm in the process of healing myself through others. I'm in the process of getting to know my toxic traits through others. And I think that when I was in the midst of, like, all of these miracles and going through the motions of, like, understanding myself, understanding what I wanted from a significant other, what I wanted out of love, what I wanted from love, because that's, like, the first step, understanding why you want these things and what you want from them, and being able to provide all of that for yourself first. And I think that me dating all of these people, and especially the guy Ira, was teaching me that, because before Ira, I don't think I knew what I wanted in a man or in a husband. Um, Even the men that came after him, just dating, like I told y'all about, like, the weed mans, and I told y'all about a couple different guys that I had just dated, like, here and there or whatever, like, nothing serious. This is a dating series, so y'all know it's just, like, my escapades and, like, what I'm doing or whatever. So one thing that, like, I've been healing throughout this miracle is, like, letting go of, like, shame and guilt and fear and illusion of me not being worthy of this version of love because of my past, because of what I've been through. And it took me going through all of these different situations with all these different men and hearing, like, and that's why I feel like I'm hearing, my ex's name in my mind, because for months, like, we've been broken up for almost a year now. Y'all have kind of watched these videos play out over the course of a year. And over the course of a year, I've kind of noticed that, like, after I date each man, I notice something about me. I notice something in how I date and how I be a better me. And I never realize it while I'm talking to the people. I never realize it while I'm in the moment. I never am aware of my miracle, you know, of the miracle of that person. I don't care. Even if I date somebody for, like, 2 weeks and I end up having sex with them or something, and I'm like, damn, I fucked up. Damn, I fucked up. Like, I'm so hard on myself. I'm a hoe. I'm this and that. I'm this and that. Like, I never, now, at the position that I'm in now, I never feel like a hoe. I never feel like a thought pocket. Like, I never really feel that way about myself, because I know that, like, all of these things are lessons. But, like, as I go on this journey, I'm starting to realize that the things that we feel are for a reason. Like, they're for a reason. Like, so the heartbreak that I felt from this one person ushered in the miracle of knowing what heartbreak felt like, you know, knowing how did I get to that heartbreak? What steps did we take? Did I move too fast? What red flags did I miss? So realizing the miracle in the pain, in the struggle, in the heartbreak, like, it's so beneficial. It's so heartwarming. And I've been hearing my ex's name because I think I'm finally in a position where I'm ready to let that hurt go. And you can move on from somebody and still be hurt by their actions, or still be hurt by your actions of how things played out, or still be hurt by just the situation in general. Sometimes we're really hard on ourselves about what we allowed to happen to us and stuff like that. And I think for so long I was so mad at myself, like, damn, bitch, like, you allowed this shit to happen. This not no miracle. This ain't no blessing. Like, you allowed this nigga to come in and break your heart. He never wanted to be with you anyway. Like, blah blah blah. Bitch, like, you should have known better. Like, I could have told myself all of that. But that would have just made me feel shitty. Like, shitty as a bitch, right? And now I'm in a position where, like, if I would hold on to all of that heartbreak, the next person that I'm dating won't be able to love me. And I won't be able to love them because I'm holding on to pain and heartbreak, And it's just kind of like, I'm so ready to free that, to free myself from that. And I think the reason why I've also been hearing his name is because of what we went through. We went through him not choosing me. Our situation was a third party situation where it was lust over love. He loved me, he fell in love with me, but it was another bitch. Like, it was another bitch that it was just kind of like, okay, this a white bitch. She very beautiful, like, I'm feeling her. She's exotic. Like, it was kind of like, I want what I can't have type of situation. And that had nothing to do with me as a person, but I put all of that on myself as if I wasn't good enough, right? So in the long haul, it pretty much put me in a position of feeling like in any relationship I go into, am I not going to be good enough? Like, is somebody else going to be chosen over me? Somebody else going to be prettier or dress better or less spiritual and less weird than me and less to deal with than me, right? So that relationship or that situationship created a level of anxiety that I didn't even know I had. So again, not realizing that the miracle that I'm in is teaching me that, hey, there's this bit of anxiety that you don't know that you have. So that relationship triggered me to understand, hey, Caprice, you are a little bit insecure. You do have insecurities when it comes to allowing a man to love you and you loving him. Maybe there are insecurities when it comes to how you perceive how other people see you, because for so long you've seen yourself as a certain type of way. So you think other people see you as that as well. Maybe you thinking, oh, this man sees you like this, so he's not going to give his 100% all to you. Whole time the man is head over heels in love with you. But in your mind, you thinking, oh, he don't want me, he don't want me, he don't want me. Like, it's shit like that. That is like the little blessings in disguise that I think that we take for granted. It's the miracles that we're not aware that we're in because they don't feel like miracles. You know, it's a lot of shit that doesn't feel like a fucking miracle, but it is. And I feel like it's time that we start embracing the struggle, embracing the hardship, embracing shit. I don't know. Embracing the shit that we can't change, embracing the shit that breaks us. I feel like in order to really like accept your miracle, you gotta accept all of it. You gotta accept all of what comes with the miracle, because it's not just always gonna be good. You know, it's not. You gotta take the good with the bad. But yeah, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are happy that I'm back doing my Prayers of a Lightworker videos. If y'all are enjoying my Prayers of a Lightworker videos, leave an emoji of the prayer hands or of the clap emojis, whatever the fuck you think that emoji is. But yeah, I love these videos. If y'all are also enjoying the longer videos, leave a emoji of a clock, because I love talking. I love talking for a long ass time. I like doing long ass videos, so I don't mind doing them. If y'all fucking with the longer videos, if y'all like me rambling, if y'all are actually getting some shit from these videos, leave comments. Like, give me that reassurance. Let me know that I'm delivering the messages that I'm supposed to be delivering, because I want it to be healing to y'all just as much as it's healing to me, because getting this shit up out of me, it really does help me on another level. You know, it helps me process my emotions and my feelings in a way that I wouldn't be able to by myself, because I'm doing it with y'all. I'm trying to help y'all understand my perspective. So in doing so, I'm also helping myself understand my perspective. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I am still taking personal readings, you guys. So if you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you guys can cash at me at Money Sign Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. I have started to sell jewelry over on my personal Instagram account at Caprice Sun Tarot. So if you would like to check that out, head on over there, y'all. Okay. Also, tune into my How I'm Manifesting a Twin Flame / husband video, because I'm about to film that next. So I'll leave a link in the description box below for a whole playlist of the How I'm Manifesting a Twin Flame video, because I feel like that could be very beneficial to any of my divine feminines out there watching, or my divine masculines out there watching, who are manifesting love and on the journey with me. It's not fucking easy, bitch. It's not. Okay. Period. I'm out of here, y'all.